Hello, and thank you for joining me for the online tour of Predictive Business Analytics in Canvas. Canvas is the learning management system where students will log in to find course readings, watch course videos, and access course materials, including assignments and discussion boards. What we're looking at right now is the home page. This is the same home page for teachers and students. Before students begin the course, we'd like for them to preview the Introduction to Predictive Business Analytics. Let's do this now. This page has a program overview and information about the partnership between Northwestern University and the Bridge School of Management. There's a list of course goals, links to resources on the university, and information about the professors. Since this is the first page in the course, at the very bottom there's a Next button, and it tells you where this page will take you if you click Next. For now, I'm just going to return to the Home or Modules page. So the home page is also the formal agenda for the entire class, which is broken into weeks. Each week has its own agenda page, lecture videos, and other supplemental video materials. There's one specific link which we're going to come back to called the Aries Course Reserves, which links to all of the assigned readings that are hosted digitally by the Northwestern University Library. We're going to come back to this feature in just a moment. Let's move ahead to the Week 1 agenda, Analytics and Intelligence. Each week's agenda is laid out very similarly, starting with the readings, the discussion board topics, the week's assignment, and lecture video. As I mentioned, all of these readings are hosted for free on a website hosted by the Northwestern University Library. Some reading lists, like this one, also have links to external articles that are not hosted by the University Library. Let's take a look quickly at how to access these readings through the Northwestern Library. By clicking on either Home or Modules, you'll be directed back to the modules list. Clicking on the Aries Course Reserves link, you'll see the list of all the readings that are associated with this course for every week. So for every week where there's a reading assignment and there's no external link, return back to the Home or Modules section and click on this Course Reserves link. Let's visit another week's agenda. This week you can see is unique because it has a weekly agenda, a lecture video, and an additional video resource. Let's click into the agenda. Similar to week 1, it starts with the reading list. It has a downloadable PDF, and it has an additional video resource, which is roughly 7 minutes and 45 seconds. The second section is the discussion boards. The discussion boards are an interactive place for students to engage each other in discussions about the readings and other topics brought up in this week. The topic at hand is posted, and students can begin their replies here. This is a text editor where students can type in their responses, but there's one really great feature of Canvas where students can record a voice recording of their response to the discussion, or they can record a video response to the discussion. This is highly recommended for creating classroom engagement and for students to get to know each other. The next section in week 3 is the assignment. When you click on the link, it takes you to a very similar page to the discussions where the assignment instructions are given in text. This looks like a very difficult and rigorous assignment. And below is the point structure and the submission type. And then at the very bottom, a rubric or an explanation of how the points will be managed for this assignment. Lastly, in this week's agenda, there is a link to a lecture video. The lecture video for each week is clickable by link or by clicking next at the bottom of the agenda. You can see that a talk bubble has shown up telling me that the lecture video is next. The lecture videos embedded in this course are set to a very high definition playback, and we highly recommend using the high definition playback despite your download speed. You'll know that the high definition setting is engaged when HD appears in blue. If you arrive on the page and the HD setting does not appear in blue, click on it, wait for the symbol, and you're set to go. This week had an additional video resource, and we're going to click Next. This particular video was embedded through YouTube and is available at YouTube. You can watch the video within the module, or you can click onto YouTube, which takes you away from the learning management system. So this is a quick demonstration of how the course is laid out for students, how to move through the weekly agendas and modules, and where to come back to if you go off path.